Hey guys, Joshua here, and today we're going to be replacing the CPU in the Aftershock 15R, and currently there's an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 CPU, and we're going to be upgrading it to a Ryzen 9 3950X, so let's get to it. Okay, so here we have the AMD Ryzen 3950X, and this is brand new, it's still sealed, so let me just get this opened up, take it out, and we can begin. To be honest, I find this box very amusing just because it's all foam on the inside, there's no cooler, nothing included with this, but yeah, they just wanted to have this big box instead of making it a bit smaller, which is, well, like I said, amusing. Anyways, let's get to it. So this is the CPU, and yeah, the unboxing is just very simple. Just open it and you can take it out and use it. Okay, so now I have the Aftershock Forge 15R here, and I'm just gonna flip it over so that we can undo the screws and, well, just change out the CPU, and we're gonna see how hard or easy this is going to be. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws that I'm going to have to take out before I can access the insides. Sometimes it's nice having an iFixit kit just because they have all these little tools to help get into the laptop a little bit easier, because, well, using fingernails just isn't the best option sometimes. So now I'm just going to lift out the cover and we can see the insides. So you get your heat pipes, your fans, you can have some extra memory that you can add in here, another extra hard drive. So now to take a look on how to replace this CPU with the new one. Now that we're onto the inside, so we have a few screws to remove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So with all these screws removed, it should be pretty simple to just lift up the whole thing and yeah, get it replaced. Here. And the whole thing just comes out, so you just need to use a little bit of force. Don't use too much force or you might just break it. So I'm gonna put this somewhere safe, which is actually just like this because the wire is still connected. And just like that, you're able to remove the entire CPU. Now that I've removed the CPU, you can see that it's actually just like a normal desktop motherboard in terms of installing the CPU. So I'm just going to clean off the thermal paste that is on the side here, and yeah, we'll install the new CPU in a bit. So you'll notice that wherever there was some thermal paste, I've already cleaned it off, and now we're going to install the CPU. So you can see this is the Ryzen 3950X. So from here, I'm just going to look for the triangle and then just drop the CPU in. Then lock it in place. Now to apply the thermal paste on, this one should be the graphics card side one. Just a smidge. And also on the CPU. So just another smidge. Now to replace this, so just be very careful. Turn it back around. And lower it in. And it should just slide in very easily. Make sure that it's all down. And I'm going to start putting the screws back in.
As you saw, the entire process was super easy. All you need is a screwdriver, some thermal paste, isopropyl alcohol to clean it up, and you're good to go. After getting it up and running previously, from the Ryzen 5 3600, Cinebench score is about 3700, but with the Ryzen 8 3950X, there is a jump to a score of 6200, which is just sick. Temperatures when the CPU is still idle, it maintained a cool 50-ish degrees Celsius, but when it's being taxed, the temps will definitely rise, and the highest I saw was about 85 degrees Celsius. And for what it's worth, I already mentioned in the full review of the Aftershock 15R that this is a true powerhouse if you're looking to work on the go and even game on the go. But the ability to upgrade the CPU yourself in a laptop is just a game changer. From what I can surmise, it should be possible to upgrade the CPU to the next gen Ryzens in the future when they launch, as long as the socket is the same, but it would be reliant on AMD releasing a BIOS update. I hope this video was helpful in showing you how you can easily upgrade the CPU in the Aftershock Forge 15R, so you can actually just get a basic one now, and when you have a bigger budget later on, you can upgrade it. And to be honest, I'm actually very impressed that it was so simple. I was actually expecting it to be a lot more complicated. Anyways, remember, like and subscribe for more tech and gaming videos, hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos come up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!